Hi, for those of you who haven't seen me or my content before, I'm Jay Pannell, a 16-year-old Australian musician and the creator and organiser of Indie Jams Live 2025. Indie Jams Live is an independent, all-ages music event for the local community that I started working on all the way back in March. This video is kind of just like a behind the scenes of how I did it, some of the challenges I faced. If you're looking for footage of the actual event, that'll be posted as the next video to this channel, and if you're looking for footage of all the sets played throughout the event, that'll be on my music channel, Jay Pannell Music. On March 1st, 2025, I was trying to find a creative way of promoting my new song, Backyard Buddies, that was set to release on the 28th of that month. I ended up having the idea to host a digital concert, which made me think about how I would do a live gig. I started planning this elaborate event, and the more I wrote out, the more realistic it started to sound, so I made a plan to go down to the Edgeworth Memorial Neighbourhood Centre on the 3rd, on the Monday, and to talk to Amy about whether this was possible or not. It turns out not only was this possible, but we'd be able to do it in July, which at the time was only about 4 and a bit months away. As soon as I got the approval to run the event in the centre, I started reaching out to every musician I knew and designing flyers to post online. Within 2 weeks, I had about 10 to 12 bands and musicians willing to play in the event. Then for about 3 weeks, I called and emailed every company I could think of to help support the event. Out of the about 15 or so companies I contacted, about 8 answered me, and out of those 8, 3 said yes. On the 14th of March, I had my first meeting with Byron from Headspace Newcastle. On the 25th of March, I got an email back from Muso's Corner about a drum kit. And on the 2nd of April, I spoke to someone from Glendale City Centre on the phone about sponsoring the canteen for the event. After all the musicians and sponsors were confirmed, I started designing all the official flyers for the event and also made some custom resin guitar picks and some pins for the staff of the event. I also wrote out some personalised letters for each band, but I didn't get any videos of that. In May, specifically the 19th, I put my baby out into the world and officially announced Indie Jams Live 2025 to you guys. In June, we finally put in the last bits of work so we'd have something that resembled a music event. I met up with almost all of the musicians that would be playing in the event for the first time, as well as finalised the date for the rehearsals and bought the last of the cables and things we needed, like the lights. I went on a little holiday at the end of June to the Gold Coast, and then it was July. On the 10th of July, we had our rehearsals for the event, and the official run sheet was released for the event too. I made a book full of all the face painting designs and wrote my 2-page list of what to do on the day of the event. I've also been playing through my entire set list every day this month and most of last. As of recording, there are 3 days until Indie Jams. Tomorrow I'm going to an op shop to get a few last minute things, and I'm going to let Mars practice face painting on me. Wish me luck. Then on Thursday, Amy and I are shopping for the canteen and setting up anything we can. Thank you to everyone who's supported me throughout this entire journey. Thank you, Amy, Liam, and everyone at the Edgeworth Memorial Neighbourhood Centre. Thank you to Mars and Ace for listening to my endless rambling and ranting. Thank you to all the sponsors. All the links are going to be in the description for you guys. And thank you to all the staff and musicians for the event. And thank you to everyone on this channel, my music channel, for giving me the courage to actually try and do any of this. I don't think I'd be doing any of this if I hadn't posted my first few songs last year and some of this year and gotten as much love on them as I did. I genuinely need to give you guys the world, and anybody who's been watching me since 2021, firstly, you watched me go through puberty. Oh my god, that's scary to think of. And also, you guys are just, yeah, thanks for supporting me all these years. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for everything, and I guess I will see you at Indie Jams. As of you guys seeing this on Friday, I think you guys are going to see this on Wednesday, possibly Thursday. So I'll see you at Indie Jams on Friday. It is the 18th of July, 2025, the Friday, and that is 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. approximately. Doors will open, I think, a little bit before 1 though. So you're welcome to come along if you'd like. I hope to see you all there, and see you guys later. Bye.